think it's quite nice to get upstairs. Just a little reference, you know.
I'll just
like this.
I'll just keep getting lost in it, Josh. That's from. Well, we're back again.
Oh my god.
The boys are back then. The boys are back in town.
Can you play the song?
That was the X-Men theme tune, wasn't it? Damn it. I'll play it over the top. So what's new, Josh? What's new?
No,
I haven't seen you since last episode.
There's things I've... You fucking farted, haven't you, man?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry?
One thing I've learnt since I've been away is I need to ask you more questions. So, anything new? What's new? How you doing?
Pretty good. It's been a good... How many months has it been? 5 months, maybe? 6 months? 7 months?
Probably.
8 months. Josh has been on holiday this whole time. He's just got back. Let's have a look. Let me see, actually. I think I have a list of things that I've learnt.
You've got a list of things you've learnt?
Yeah, since last time.
The last pod?
Since last time, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I learnt that the guy that made the Super Size Me documentary, remember that?
Is he dead or something?
No, he was an
he's
alcoholic the whole time, and the reason that his test results throughout the documentary were so bad is because he was a raging alcoholic the whole time.
Make good TV though.
Yeah. I've decided that there's no happier state of being than two crackheads in love.
Why? How have you come to that conclusion?
I saw two crackheads in love in the street in Southampton, and I thought most people would judge these people, and I thought bliss.
What happens if you put crack in the middle of both of them?
There's a good dating show.
Is it?
Find crackheads on the street who are in love. Yeah, and then sort of take them on a holiday, and then just put crack in this and choose crack or love. Crack or love. I've learnt that the entertainment business is doomed and we're all fucked because of the new Beatles movies plural.
Well, are you complaining about the cast?
Yes.
That there's no one from Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's not.
You're gonna hear it through the fucking mic.
This is such a low rent podcast, man. I could fucking jack the whole camera and all of the mics in just one.
End of Daphne.
Yeah. If you say anything I don't agree with, I'm gonna fucking flip this Monopoly board.
Nope.
Yeah. No. What were we talking about? Oh, the Beatles movie. It's not necessarily that no one's from Liverpool. My beef is that I'm surprised that Pedro Pascal isn't playing all 4 of them.
Oh, he's a heartthrob.
You know what I mean? It's the same 5 people, 6 if you include Timothée Chalamet actually, being cast for everything over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
My issue is we're going to sit down and go, oh, I can't wait to find out, see John Lennon on camera. No, you'll just see famous people. And I was really excited for these movies. And to go from what could have been my favourite cinema experience of all time to just...
Why can't they just Black Mirror it and just get really good actors and then just deep fake the faces?
That would have been cool, like to test the technology. Like the first time we'll implement it is, if there's a reason to do it, it would be that, right? I like that.
Yeah.
Who would you cast it?
I would, if it was me, okay, let's say I was in charge. The problem is I couldn't say who it is because I think the whole thing to do is get the really good casting people, and you spend a year finding somebody, 4 people nobody has ever met. They're fucking from Liverpool, amazing actors, amazing, like maybe musicians as well.
Yeah.
That'll be. I bet they exist. I bet they fucking exist, but they just can't be asked. Can't be asked. You know, a bit like this podcast. Jack. What else? We've released some music.
Yeah.
Since the last pod. That's why we haven't been podding, by the way. It's because we've been busy being fucking musicians. You know what I mean? Because we do try.
It's weird. We are a band. You would expect some music, right?
Yeah.
In that time.
Yeah. I don't want to be a podcaster, primarily by trade. Although let's monetize this bitch. So if you want to like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, last episode when you said if you say subscribe, it will. It doesn't.
No, I saw. I was like, for fuck's sake.
And as I was editing, I was like, I really hope this isn't true.
I've learned something today, actually.
Go ahead.
I've learned that all bread companies need to stop with the fucking date on the little label at the top.
Are you a household that the label goes?
I'm not, but every time I go to that bread, it's gone. And I'm funny with stuff like that. I'm like, is it edible? I can't use my senses like normal people.
Just use your eyeballs. Just green circles on the bread.
Yeah, but this is what I learned.
If the bread grows green moles on it,
well,
it's good to go.
See, I learned that it goes from the inside out.
That's one thing I've heard. If even if the edge bread, what's it called, a slice, is mouldy, it will travel.
Yeah,
mold travels, right?
That's it. So I'm just like, I don't know.
We're so full of wisdom on the Daphney podcast, aren't we? People are going to be tuning into the Daphney podcast eventually just to know how to live. You know,
I can imagine. Write that down, Dave. Dates on the packaging.
These guys know the deal. So yeah, okay, solutions, please. Where's just on
the packaging,
anywhere, on every slice of bread, just stamped into the bread, please.
That would work too. But. Yeah, like every other food packaging in the world, put the sell-by date on the packaging.
Jesus,
I'm just
you're so mad.
You know why I'm so mad? Because I'm hungry as fuck. Because I've not eaten.
What happened today? You just found bread that was perfectly good without a label and didn't eat.
Yeah.
Okay. That's.
I just ate straight eggs.
So that's Warburton's problem. Miss John Warburton.
Do you know what else I've learned? And it's really upset me to my core, and I feel like I need to get it out. And
do you know what? Before you go there, I spent the whole of last episode so jacked on Red Bull that I was willing to just tear down every corporation there is. Well, I thought we were going to come and go, right, we've rested, we've chilled. You are ready to give somebody both barrels, and I'm going to give you the platform. Go.
I'm going to go to the big man himself.
Jesus. Oh.
And I want to know why you don't give me any love on social media.
Well, like your stuff?
Never.
To be fair, I love you for saying this because I would like to address everyone that I care for.
I just want to say it breaks my heart every time. I'm sat there waiting.
And this is perfect. I want everybody to know that I care for and I follow or don't follow on social media. I spend my entire job on social media. I then come home from my job and I'm editing this shit, posting clips on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and all of these profiles. The last thing I then want to do is go, check out my own Instagram. No, I'm done. I'm done. So everyone asks me, like, for somebody who is very active, my Instagram is dead because I love all your stuff. Josh, your photography from Japan was excellent.
Thank you.
You know. So insert name here, your outfit for that one event, smashing, loved it so much. Okay. Insert name here, that dinner you cooked that one time, looked fantastic, well done. I see it all, I love it all, I don't care that much.
I think you should reignite your social media.
To be fair, as soon as you bought that camera, I got jealous, bought my own one, it's arrived, and so I will be introducing photography into my life.
There we are. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Do you want to know something else I learnt?
What's that?
It was more realised than learnt. I was sat last night tucking into, really going to town on a punnet of grapes, as you do. And as I'm eating it, I thought, my mum lied to me. Did your mum tell you when you were a kid, if you eat too many grapes, you'll shit yourself?
Well,
all they wanted to do was just not make you eat all the grapes in one go, right?
No. No, I have to admit, I have first-hand experience. But actually, not with grapes.
Go.
With apricots.
Well, that's the difference. That's different, isn't it?
Well, no.
Well, that's different, isn't it?
It's fruit, isn't it?
It's completely different.
All I'm saying.
They were dried as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Fucking pain in the ass.
Do you know what I've learned right now?
No. Stop. What I'm saying is, I remember my mum specifically saying, don't eat all of those because you'll get an upset stomach and you'll shit yourself. And Han said, yeah, my mum said the same thing. And I swear, that's it, like soft mints. Don't eat all the soft mints.
Mints.
You'll shit yourself.
Mint is a laxative.
Not one packet, though.
I reckon you have a whole packet of gum.
Next pod, we're going to eat a punnet of grapes and the soft mints. And we'll finish the last soft mint, hit record, and then we'll see who...
we'll do the pod from the toilet.
2 cubicles.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic, actually.
Could you imagine that? Yeah, I'd love that.
A really wide shot of just 2 cubicles.
I would just pan it, so it's like you'd speak, and then I'd just move over and then film.
Or just a wide master and two close. This is actually...
We could call it battle shit.
This is well, this is a good time to oh fuck that really.
Sorry, that really caught me.
Hello, Max.
Oh, nice.
Can I show you a video?
Yeah.
I gotta find it first.
What you got?
I've got a video. I got a video. It's called "I Crossed Countries by Sea in a Zorb Ball," and you won't believe what happened. So Google that, or you can put it up.
I'll put it up.
Oh, there's bloody adverts. YouTube Premium, mate. They've got you by the balls. So a man decided. You know what, I'll just play it and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
I just realised what you've said. What you've just said. I crossed countries by sea in a Zorb ball.
Yeah. So you can see
this video. If you title a video like that, you need very little setup. Let's just get to brilliant. He's just got candy in there. He's just got Kit Kats in there.
Gets really sick and ends up passing out.
Oh yeah, the seasickness, man.
Yeah, that's what was getting him.
There's no steady like,
and he's just eating sweets the entire time. He's got an oxygen tank in there.
This is one of those. Does it? All right.
Look, you know where he ends up?
Hell.
The Netherlands.
Jesus Christ! Now my sense of geography is fucked. Mm-hmm. Where is that in comparison to France?
It's way off. We'll put a map.
He went inland somehow.
But I just thought that was a pretty mad thing. I don't know if I can get your take on this.
This is how ridiculous the human experience has got. You said to me, I crossed countries by ocean in the Zorb Ball. That just washed over me.
You're like, oh yeah,
nothing,
nice.
Absolutely nothing. And then I saw him in that. That's also one of those stories, those news stories you see where man found dead in Zorb Ball, washed up on beach, and everyone goes, he got what he fucking deserves. Yeah. What a fucking maniac.
The hunt for missing John Smith, who's been out at sea for like 10 years or something, finally, bag of fucking bones just rolls up on the
just a skeleton in the Zorb Ball. Oh my god.
I love it how he thought enough that he needs an oxygen tank to breathe, but not enough of like how he's actually going to get across
the video. You skip forward, the video starts with him eating a Kit Kat. Oxygen tank, Kit Kat chunkies.
You got anything to share with me?
Yeah, actually I found something funny on my phone because ever since in between pods I have a notes thing on my phone that's just called Pod Points.
Nice.
But because it's been months and months, I've just written down a bunch of things. I have no idea what any of this is.
Read some out.
Chicken attack. That's it. Organ game show.
Oh yeah, I can't even.
No.
That's really dark, doesn't it?
Radio man. Shitty New York celebrity. No idea. Mustached bleep. These aren't band names. These are don't know what any of this is.
They really good band names, to be fair. Chicken Attacks.
Crackheads
in Love. That's what Daphne should have been called.
Beatles in Love. I think I've just accidentally typed that twice. Yeah, I don't know what any of that. Oh, okay. I've just remembered what the organ game show is, and it's really dark.
Okay.
I don't know. Should I say it and then you tell me It'll either cut to black now or it won't. We'll watch this back. I'm not sure if that's allowed because it's not fucking real. Just, you know.
Well, it is. It's quite real, to be fair. As Hannah described, it's kind of how it works.
It's viscerally real, I mean, yeah. Well, I've always had this issue, though, with game shows where I've thought, you know, when it's like charity game show and it's Dick and Dom from the Bungalow, if they get this question right, they'll win £20,000 for the charity of their choice. If they get it wrong, they get fuck all. You know what I mean? It's all up to whether or no Dick and Dom knows anything about geography. Do you? No? All right, those kids aren't getting that money. Then get out of the studio. You know what I mean?
Those kids not getting a kiss.
It's a bit crazy. Sometimes when ITV are offering to give prize money, I'm thinking, just give it to him anyway, right? That's the weirdest, cruelest thing I've ever heard of.
No, they usually go, oh, you didn't win the £50,000, Tim, but we'll give you a consolation. Here's £500 to your charity or something.
Jesus,
it's just like,
yeah. Oh. They could have had fuller bellies, but they won't. But don't worry. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That always seemed crazy to me.
It's almost worse because it's blue balls, isn't it? Like, here's what you could have won, but we're going to give you
that's
this.
exactly what I'm saying.
I'd rather it's nothing.
ITV are essentially saying, we're willing to give charity, people in need, you know, worthy causes in this dark time, upwards of £100,000. But it's whether this lady off the View or whatever it is, Loose Women, knows anything.
Do you reckon if you really thought about the consequences, I'd be sweating?
That's what I mean. They're so casual about it. Surely they must give the equivalent anyway afterwards, right?
I don't know.
Otherwise, that's fucked. That is fucked.
Oh, Max, maybe you can solve a problem for me.
Probably.
Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna. I'll just talk normally without
whisper, because I can hear you.
Okay,
They'll hear you.
it's kind of like ASMR then.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do ASMR section.
Yeah.
This is the ASMR section of the Daphne podcast.
ASMR really loudly. So
Okay, go. Oh shh.
Oh my god. So rude. So I went to Japan. Right.
Oh really? I hadn't fucking heard.
I'm not sure if I told you, but yeah, essentially I decided to park outside my house. Just to reiterate, my house.
You own this house, yeah?
I own said house.
And the car
was in front of it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I get home and I've been super motivated doing dog walks at 6 a.m, but that's besides the point. You're all fucking jealous because I'm more motivated than you.
I don't know what that has to do with the story.
It's not. I just wanted to boast.
Okay, good for you.
The neighbour stopped me on my walk and he said, "When you go on holiday, do you mind not parking in front of your fucking house for 10 days?" Okay.
Yeah, so it's your house, your car.
Yeah.
Where the fuck would you like me to park?
Yeah. So apparently, because I have a drive that's next to it, well, a couple of doors down, that supposedly... Why are you listening through the mic?
I can hear it better.
Okay. That I should have parked the two cars there, which would be the courteous thing to do. But he continued to have a go at me, and now he parks his car in front of my house and doesn't move it, and it's been there for fucking weeks, and I don't know what to do. He's basically decided that that's his space now, so much so that he'll leave his driveway free and still park outside my house, and then had the courtesy to tell me that we know that parking's an issue on the street. And I thought, no fucking shit, it's because of you, dickhead.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. No. Couple of doors down. Weirdly enough, he's like 5 doors down from my fucking house, but he's entitled to park.
He has hearing like a fucking bat. Okay, just I'm going to stop whispering a little bit.
There was the ASMR
section. I'm going to... Firstly, I'm going to have your back. And then secondly, I'm going to look at it objectively.
Okay.
Firstly, if it was me, I'd watch him, observe him over time, find a pattern of behaviour, find out what kind of times of day he's out of his house,
and then tell
what
his
time he's
wife
leaving.
that he's cheating
No. then find a way into his house. Very minimal entry. You don't want to break, and then you just want to somehow slip in. You need to observe. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
But then wait till he gets in. Wait till he goes out on holiday.
Yeah.
And then just fully move into his house. Just fully move in.
Well, I thought maybe a less intrusive thing would be just to park on his drive.
And then when he gets back, say, what's his name?
Derek.
I don't know it. Steve. Steve's back. You go, Steve, when you go on holiday next time, can you not leave all your fucking shit about? It's taking up a lot of the room in the house, mate. Is that alright, Steve?
That's it. I've upset multiple neighbours on my street already. But
I mean, you are the fucking nuisance of your neighbourhood.
Literally am.
Yeah.
Those young hooligans.
So I had your back, and now I'm going to have his back.
Go on. I want to hear the other story.
Are you telling me that for 10 days you had that driveway and there was not a car on it?
No, there was one car on it.
And then the other one was over there?
Yeah.
Okay, because that would have pissed me off.
What, parking in front of my house?
No, but if you never park there, and then for the 10 days you're not here, you just take up the 2 spaces.
Oh, no, I do park there.
Right.
We take it in turns. But
to be honest, Josh, I was bored of the story when it started.
Yeah,
now,
you know what I mean? I just wanted... There's a bit of conflict. Every story needs a conflict.
Yeah. A villain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's going to get cut. Are you smoking?
So, Josh, once again, you've returned from travels. You've been abroad to an exotic land, lording over other nationalities. Where have you been? Tell us about it. Josh Vlog.
Josh Vlog. Boo, 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 boo.
In stereo.
It's probably just going to be feedback. Yeah, I went to the distant land that we call Japan for 10 whole days. It was lovely. We got to catch the cherry blossoms. Very pretty.
Classic.
People are very nice.
A Japanese classic.
It is a Japanese classic.
Sushi.
Oh, some wild sushi.
Sumo wrestling.
Missed the sumo wrestling.
Origami. That was more Italian.
I did come across a lot of pasta and pizza places. They fucking love Italian food for some reason.
They fucking love it.
They love it.
Good job it's not a competition, mate.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
Speaking of, though, actually, because I met you for a coffee when you got back, because I didn't want to talk too much, because I thought, save it for the pod, baby.
Yeah.
But you started yamming about eating a horse or something, and I said, shut up, let's save it.
Yeah.
Let's pod. So tell me, did you eat a horse?
I was a little scared, if I'm honest. I went to a sushi place, expecting just to get a little bit of salmon on some rice or something. Oh hell no.
What else is there?
There's raw horse.
Raw horse.
Yeah.
Chewy. I can imagine a horse being
the
chewing
thing
gum.
is though, it's all sliced real thin, so you wouldn't even. Yeah.
So you ate some? You tried some?
I was a little scared. I didn't try the horse, but
I'd eat a horse. I'd have it right up.
I ate raw octopus.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was some other weird stuff. There was raw eggs. I ate raw eggs out there.
Just straight out of the shell, or he's on?
Yeah, as in
Rocky Balboa style.
In what do you call the fat noodles? Udon noodles.
Just on the top.
And you have Wagyu, and then they put one raw egg, and you mix the raw egg.
Oh, and it kind of does its business, doesn't it?
Gives it this weird silky kind of texture.
Eggy business, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I would try a horse. I'll be honest, there's very few animals I wouldn't try.
People.
No. Okay, but here's a question, and here's a question. I don't think it doesn't feel as controversial as sometimes the reaction.
If you're going to ask whether I would be a cannibal, the answer is straight up fucking no.
There is one of those little asterisks above it though. The meat,
unless I'm dying.
No, the meat is the cell gene. In the what they call it, cell when they grow it from one cell.
Still no.
You wouldn't.
No.
If I went and it was just one of my cells, and I went, Josh, I got you a Max steak.
Cut to the video. There's a game show where they did this. They cut a piece off of each other, cooked it, and served it to each other on TV.
That's not the same thing. This is the apricots all over again, Josh.
What? It's eating human people?
No, one cell.
Human people.
Human people.
Opposed to the other people. Yeah.
Pig people and cow people. No, I'm talking about one cell. Nobody's been fucking hacking pieces
And then
off.
you grow it.
I grow it over a year or whatever. And the time scale on these things. And I go, Josh, Max steak. Would you eat it?
Nah.
You wouldn't?
Nah. Something weirdly gay about it.
I'm not fucking gay, man. Let's just be quiet for the rest of the episode.
Can I tell you the best part about Japan?
Yeah?
The toilets are exactly how you imagine.
Oh, like super high tech functions and features and tools and
my
utensils.
first experience. My first experience of Japan, going to a toilet, and as I open the door, the lid opens itself. It's
good evening, Josh.
Yeah.
I've been expecting you.
It goes way crazier than what it shows on TV as well.
What do you mean?
It sprayed perfume
up your ass.
No, like in the toilet.
Oh.
And then started playing rainfall music. The seat was heated as you're going. When you're finished, this is the evasive part. Is the old
just a hand slaps you on the ass as you get up. Good job, Josh.
It just kisses you on the cheek.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a real cool experience, and it's just made me think, why are we not doing it in other countries? Like, why is this not a thing in the UK?
No, I think they're coming because I hear more and more people talk about it, and more and more people buying, shipping stuff over and getting it installed in their house. I have a feeling that our grandkids will be like, you were doing what archaic shit?
Yeah.
What? You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, it's just such a nicer experience.
I would love to try it.
It's like getting on a toilet immediately after someone else has used it, and it's still
Imagine if your iPhone could eat shit.
I've realised that the culture has a lot of similarities to Britain. Nobody looks you in the eyes.
Everyone hates each other.
They love queues.
Oh, really?
And like everything's very ordered, and yeah,
they're a disciplined folk, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And you were telling me before you went, you were reading up about a lot of stuff. Did you find that was true? The etiquette stuff you were talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Which actually caught me out a few times. So
what was it? You like not talking on buses and stuff?
So first of all, I don't understand this rule. So if you're on a train, and no one's talking, you do not talk. You will get like people will be frowning, scorning at you, like you know. But the thing is, right? Someone has to initiate the talking, because it's okay to talk on a train if other people are talking. So what
there needs to be some sort of Spartacus moment where somebody goes, you know what? I'll be the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it's exactly like what you see on like social media, especially Tokyo, where it's so tightly packed on some of those trains sometimes that the train guards literally have to force push people in, and you can't even lift your arms up, you kind of thing.
They're wild, those videos.
Yeah.
I think surely the commute is not worth it.
Dude, and you know what the crazy thing is, right? There's another fucking train in 2 minutes' time.
Yeah, but
they're not willing to wait.
Oh, what? That's just they want that one. I thought they were all like that.
That's
fucking
maybe they
sardine
are.
central.
On that train, you know?
And they're a slender people as well, aren't they?
Yeah, very slender.
Imagine that shit anywhere else in the world.
It actually made me quite self-conscious. To be fair, I can't imagine what like
you just fucking wobbling around Japan.
Oh my god, I'm fat as fuck over there. I just overheated again.
Fucking camera, your camera's shit, Josh. Fuck that camera.
I know.
We'll do without a master cam. We'll figure out. As if these people don't know this, we don't give a fuck about this podcast. You know what I mean?
I saw a salary man. I was quite excited about that.
Who?
A Japanese salary man.
Salary man.
Yeah.
What is that word you're saying?
So a salary man is.
Sometimes I feel like a salary man.
It's a man.
Are you saying salamander? A lizard?
A salary man, but they just call it salary man.
What is that?
So it's a guy that works a corporate job in Japan, wearing a suit all the time. But the thing is, in their culture, supposedly, the longer you're at work, the better you look to your employer. whether you're productive or not is another thing, right? So they'll go like 7
loyalty.
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm talking like they'll work all day, like 17 hours or something crazy. They'll then finish work, go drink with their bosses, and then they'll hop on the train, which is when you see them, and they are exhausted. They're like falling asleep on the train. Like I've seen videos where they're upside down. Like I'm gonna give you an impression. Like imagine this is the train seat, and he's up
that's the wrong way to use a seat.
Yeah.
That doesn't even look relaxing. What the hell is that?
Like,
What's he doing? Fucking yoga.
He passed out on the floor like that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'd rather do heroin. It's the same end, isn't it? On the fucking nod.
And then that's it. And then just repeat. That's their life. But it's kind of a tourist attraction.
That sounds unhealthy.
Yeah, it is.
That sounds very unhealthy. That they need to get a better work-life balance and a LinkedIn profile.
It's the only reason why I'm not moving to Japan right now is the work.
The salarymen.
Just the work.
The salamanders. The salamanders.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I like it. I like it a lot.
This is why I didn't really want to talk about Japan. I feel like it's pretty boring.
No, that's cool. To be fair, I've been doing nothing. Yeah, I've been on holiday. I mean, we started watching Game of Thrones.
Did you see an LP bang a woman?
LP baby. What's his name? Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
The imp.
He's a good actor.
He's my favourite character. Yeah. No, I've been enjoying Game of Thrones. I don't like swords, shields, dragons, and dungeons and shit.
You're not a Lord of the Rings fan?
I was a bit, but I think that's just because the movies came out at the right time when I was a kid. It was just, it was everywhere, video games and stuff. But no, it's never been my thing. But then when the world shit its pants about it, I thought there must be something there. It can't be, this is insane.
Yeah.
So what I did is I waited about 5-10 years for everyone to shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
And then get it on.
Because you got to be Mr. Cool Guy. Like
No. Because even now, I'm finding out if I say, oh, I'm starting watching Game of Thrones. Oh, my favourite bit is this bit. And I go, well, cool.
Ruined.
Thanks for that. People are so excited about it that all sort of common sense goes out the window. But no, it's all right. It's not bad. Did you watch it?
I got like 3 seasons in and
just dropped off.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, no, I think every time I sort of go, they'll be talking in some fairy language and I'm like, oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then they'll get their
what
head...
am I doing?
Exactly. And then they'll go, and then someone will just fucking slice their head off and go, right, I'm back in. What's happening? And then just the next time I find myself thinking that, someone will just take all their clothes off. Okay, what's going on? And so I don't know much about Game of Thrones, but I know that people that love Game of Thrones absolutely go berserk for whatever the Battle of the Bastards is. And for anyone who's watching this and gives a shit, that's what I'm about to finish this podcast episode and go and watch. And
that's a sad little life you live, Jane.
No, everybody that I've said about Game of Thrones has said, oh my god, you wait until you get to the Battle of the Bastards. I don't know what it is, what the hell everyone is yamming about, but I'm going to find out tonight. I'll let you know.
Cool.
And I'll tell you what, tonight I'll text you whether it was worth it or not. Because I'll tell you what, it's been many hours invested into this.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
It's not about the destination, Josh. Sometimes it's about the journey.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
And isn't that so true of life, Josh?
Yeah.
You know?
Great.
Brilliant. Thanks for adding wisdom to that. You're great.
Dude, I've learned that as soon as you put a camera in front of you, just turn the fuck up your fucking ADHD, OCD, whatever. You were like fucking like this earlier on. You were kicking up the fucking...
I get fidgety, man. I get fidgety.
You were saying earlier that show that we watched with the comedians, the last one.
Oh, Last One Laughing.
Yeah.
You watched that?
Yeah.
That was excellent, man. There's a few people in life that if they die, Robin Williams was one.
Oh.
And that rocked me like a boat. Mm-hmm. That rocked me like a swingball. That did.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney. That will sting.
He's had good innings at this point.
I just mean, it's a person off planet Earth who we could really do with.
What about David Attenborough?
David Attenborough, Louis Theroux, Bob Mortimer. He is a sacred human being.
Yeah.
Isn't he just like positivity manifest.
He's so shy though.
But yeah, he's cute, man. But that makes you like him so more and more endearing. Like, pure is the word. He seems fantastic.
Yeah. Are you spoiler alert?
We watched it.
Yeah, I just been.
Oh, it's been out for ages.
This is like the fucking. Don't get me started.
And knowing me, I'll probably take me about 3 months to edit this.
This is like your fucking Game of Thrones thing. Someone's turning around. It's like it came out 10 years ago, bro.
It's fucking Game of Thrones that cost them about $1 billion. They could have fixed planet Earth or made Game of Thrones, and they said, "Let's see how Game of Thrones goes." Last One Laugh is just a bunch of people in a room. Just put them in the Big Brother house and just don't say it's Big Brother, essentially.
Yes.
This is pissing me off.
Please be careful.
Let's do, what's it? Jumping jacks. Skip rope.
I'm going to try turn this on.
Yes. Yeah, so it's plugged in. It's cool.
Okay. I think it's recording now.
Yeah. La. Testicles.
We're not
clippity cloppity. Yeah?
We're not testing them.
Unique New York. Yeah? The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Lanolin, like sheep's wool. I think that's the same.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are a bit Jar Jar Binksy.
Yeah.
You're a bit
or
Binksy.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, you're somewhere between Jabba the Hutt and Jar Jar Binks.
Or like Bill Hicks or whatever.
What's that?
Or like Hicks.
This is the apricots. You are an endangered species.
What the fuck is that?
You know the girl that goes, "There's a fucking goat outside."
I've seen it where someone's like filming and he's like,
"Nothing.
You've just triggered something in my brain."
Okay, go.
It's a great video. We'll put it in there. Actually, no, we can't. We really can't put it in. But he's like,
okay, no.
It's terrible, isn't it?
No.
That's
no.
all I
Don't
thought of.
Turn that stone over. Leave it unturned.
I smell like beef.
I'm sweating. I lose my job, mate. You're a paedophile, dude. Is this how low fucking down the barrel we've got for this podcast? Is just reciting other internet videos, not even showing them, just saying them in English. We might as well just print them off on a piece of paper. No, brother, no. My favourite is the one where he goes, it's the MMA, and he's like recording himself, and there's a guy behind him. You know the one where it's like, twist his dick. Give him the old dick twist. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
You seen what's in the news recently?
Oh God, here we go. Let's get heavy. Let's get deep now. Stop with the jokes.
Hitler's.
He's back.
Hitler's.
He's back.
Only living relative. Has just been arrested for like some horrific shit apparently. Now I just thought I'd tell you. What blew my mind was the fact that Hitler has family that are still going.
Well, it runs in the genes, doesn't it? Evil, pure evil.
But I'm just thinking, like, how is there still Hitler relatives, and why are we not shouting about this from the rooftops?
Because what do you want to do about it?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Criminals have kids. Doesn't mean we've got to fucking do something about them as well. You're getting way too Game of Thrones. Kill them all! End the bloodline!
That's what I thought.
Man. You're a fucking weirdo, man. So, Josh, song came out today.
Yep.
Our latest tune.
Well, ish.
Kind of.
We
pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, didn't we, Josh? Got him. Pranked him. No.
That's one that gets stuck in my head all the time.
What's that?
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, what about emotional damage? That's a good one. That's always got to bring the tone down, isn't she? So anyway, Josh, we got a song out today.
So Max, we got a new song out today, ish.
So Josh, we have a new tune out today,
ish.
Kind of. We love Feel. It is probably the first song we ever properly wrote and put together as Daphne is now.
Yeah.
So And we love that bucking song pretty hard. It's been sort of our go-to. Whether everyone else likes it as much as we do or not, we don't really care. So we wanted to just give it the juice. The original recording was kind of the first thing we ever tried to record. And we've learnt so much. We've leveled up so much. Yeah, well, of course, yeah, definitely. So we just wanted to give it the juice. And actually, it's given us an idea of potentially doing some of the other older tunes that people seem to enjoy.
Yeah.
Can we give it the juice that they deserve? So that might keep us busy.
I want to do an interesting experiment, actually. And, like, if you can be bothered, just add a little comment what your favourite Daph tune is. And
that's excellent. That's good YouTubing, Josh.
There we are.
Well done.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. So guests, anyone wants to be a guest on the Daphney podcast, hit us up. You can take some of the work from us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll be doing these a lot more regularly as well. We've got into a we've had to get into a workflow with the releases. Sorry about the screaming. I keep them behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's Josh's family back there.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot more of these soon. So
when we're busy doing music, we put our head down to write, record, get into those stages, that flow to get a song out or whatever. Everyone goes, "Hey guys, do you want to stop being so lazy and get a podcast out?" And then we go, "Right, okay, let's get this all right. Let's get back and let's do a podcast." We're doing a podcast, and everyone goes, "Hey guys, you got any new music coming out?" We go, "Oh Jesus Christ, okay." And then we get back in there, and then they go, "Hey guys, we'd love a live show. You guys playing it?" And I go, "Oh Jesus, okay."
Hey guys, have you got OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh right.
Hey guys, can you come and just cook me dinner and shove a broom up your ass? And yeah, no, we love it.
Yeah. So yeah, plenty more to come. Looking forward to it. So any comments along the way are appreciated. Because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
The boys are back though.
Yeah, let's touch tips.
But the boys are back in town.
Let's touch tips.
Do you want to hear a crazy theory before we go? I heard it recently and it blew my mind. Have you seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yes.
You're well aware of the plot of the film,
yes.
Yeah?
I mean, it's in the fucking title, isn't it?
It's pretty self-explanatory. And this guy was saying, what if Ferris Bueller is in a Groundhog Day situation? He has everything timed to perfection. And he talks to his girlfriend like they've been together for years, but they say in the movie they've only got together like the start of summer. So to him, he's been with her for a long time.
I'll rewatch it with
that lens,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Life moves so fast, you know, it's so goddamn fast that if you don't stop and look around and smell the roses, sometimes you might miss it or something, right?
Something like that.
Guess how old he is?
He's
70.
63.
Down the middle, mate. We would have got it.
We both would have missed.
All right, should we wrap this one up then?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
good to be
I'm
back.
getting pretty hungry, actually. I could do with a little sweet treat and a sit down.
Nice, yeah.
I need a sit down from all this sitting down, you know?
Yeah, man.
We're going to try and pod more. And like we said, we've got a different sort of setup situation because we really can't be arsed with some of this. So we've got an alternative that might work out, which might mean we can pod more often. So you're welcome, Sam Morrison at home. You can get off my back and leave me the fuck alone. Anything you want to shout out, you know, anything you want to plug for the people at home, you want to shed a light on it so that they can know more about it.
Shout out to my parents for having me.
Like conceiving and birthing you.
I couldn't do it without them, you know.
I'd be sat here with an empty chair.
You would. Shout out to Max's parents as well.
Over the years I've grown really fond of them.
That's good.
My parents,
Yeah.
they've really grown on me.
That's good.
Yeah, I've grown quite attached. Anything else any YouTube boxes we need to tick?
No, I think we covered it.
Okay. See you later.
See ya.